when you're depressed, you just stay in one spot, and that's just the greatest advice I can give someone. It's like, bro, just do something. Like, move somewhere. You know, I promise you, man. Like, you know what you're gonna get. Like, I know I can lay in bed, bro. Like, sometimes getting out of bed, bro, it feels like my legs are 1,000 pounds. And I don't want to fucking read. And I don't want to make videos. But I have to. You know? And
They will come, they will go, make us special.
it's just fucking hard.
I've never told this story before. I was with a girl for about 2 years. I was going to school in Texas, and we drove from New York to Texas, and she got in my car, and 5 minutes into the drive, she starts hysterically crying. And I was like, why are you crying? And she was like, because I know this is the last time I'm ever going to be with you. And I was like, fuck, because I know she's right. I got to Texas. We had our last night together. And the second day I was in Texas, the girl I really wanted for the last 4 years, like, kind of opened up to me and said she wants to talk to me. And once I saw that text message, the girl I was with, the girl I told, I love you, every single day, I couldn't even speak to her anymore. She would call me, and I'd be on FaceTime with the other girl, and I'd be like, sorry, I'm in a meeting with my coach right now. And then it got to the point where I called my dad, and I said, there's a girl that I've always wanted. She's showing interest. I don't want to be with this girl anymore. And he was like, you got to do what makes you happy. Life is too short to not be happy. So I ended it. And the night I ended it, I sat in the car and called my ex-girlfriend from high school who broke my heart. And I asked her, how did you get through this? Because I know you saw what you did to me. And this is the first time I ever broke anyone else's heart. How'd you get through this? And I fucking cried by myself at 2 a.m. after I broke up with someone because I knew how much she loved me.
If you've actually ever loved anybody in your life, you're not going to stop loving them.
No.
You want to know why I know? Because I took out my ex the other night. I dated her 5 years ago. Bro, she couldn't mean shit to me. That woman, when she left me, bro, she was so up. She broke up with me. She was the drug, and I was the drug addict. I felt so horrible about myself when she broke up with me. And the amount of times I would text her trying to get her back, and she wouldn't answer. And the amount of times I'd call her trying to get her back, and she wouldn't answer.
Yeah.
And the amount of times I went to her Instagram and saw her doing well, and I was in a bad place. And I was at a point after 5 years, I was gone emotionally. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see her, to see something to do.
Yeah.
And emotionally, you know what happened? The moment I laid my eyes on her, I will fucking love you to the day I die. And if so much has transpired in those 5 years and I still love her to death, I will never stop loving her.
I think everybody in the fucking world should have to work a month in a restaurant. 100% as a waiter, because you learn about yourself, you learn about people, you learn people skills, you learn how to manage stress, you learn how to lead, you know how to connect dots. Fuck college. Just go work in a restaurant for like 3 months.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I agree. Being a waiter was fucking insane.
Oh,
That
bro.
was
You know,
hard.
I tell people this all the time in the pod that I was on yesterday. Shout out to Jack.
Way harder than what I do now.
Oh, bro.
I mean, well, this comes with a whole list of like uncertainties and, and societal, whatever.
Yeah,
but like,
that's set in stone. But bro,
when you're in the weeds, bro, like there's nothing
Bro.
in the world like that.
bro, if you have something wrong going on in your life, or even something good going on in your life, when you're in the weeds, nothing else matters.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's so
Is that a
very.
waiter term in the weeds?
In the
Yes.
weeds is when you got a 6 top, a 4 top, a 3 top. He wants a Diet Coke, but he can't drink fucking seltzer. But he
Bartender's
can't eat.
out. You
know what
gotta
I'm
make
saying?
all the
Excuse me, I'm
drinks.
still waiting for my lemons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. And
Yeah,
when you
they-
have fucking a lot of shit going on in your life, but you can't mentally focus on that shit because table 36 over there didn't get their appetizers, but their entree's about to come out.
And you
got
forgot to fire
problems.
the
Oh, you
entree,
forgot
and it's
to- oh,
grandma's
bro.
90th birthday, and there's 15 people at the table, and you realize it's been an hour and a half, and the
Bro.
kitchen slammed, so it's gonna take another hour and a half.
I wouldn't
to get
trade it
the
for the
food.
world, though. I'll tell you
Jesus,
that. I wouldn't
yeah.
trade that shit for
Definitely
the world.
builds character.
For
For
sure.
sure.
100%.
For sure.
I think when the guy really truly gets hurt, it's when he hasn't been the best to her for like a good amount of time. And then when he finally realizes, like, I need to stop fucking around, like, it's time for me to get my shit together, time to act right. You've already done so much damage. Like, that girl is already checked out. She's stayed with you because, like, she does love you and she'll always have love for you, but she knows, like, she can't do it anymore for her own mental sanity.
Yeah.
So, like, a girl does check out earlier, but I think they stay physically. And then that's why it's so hard for that guy, especially when he came to the conclusion, like, I'm going to stop fucking around. Like, she's the one. And it's usually too late. I think when the guy really, truly gets hurt, it's when he hasn't been the best to her for, like, a good amount of time. And then when he finally realizes, like, I need to stop fucking around, like, it's time for me to get my shit together, time to act right. You've already done so much damage. Like, that girl is already checked out. She's stayed with you because, like, she does love you and she'll always have love for you, but she knows, like, she can't do it anymore for her own mental sanity. A girl does check out earlier, but I think they stay physically. And then that's why it's so hard for that guy, especially when he came to the conclusion, like, I'm going to stop fucking around. Like, she's the one. And it's usually too late.
When you're depressed, you just stay in one spot, and that's just the greatest advice I can give someone. It's like, bro, just do something. Like, move somewhere. You know? I promise you, man. Like, you know what you're gonna get. Like, I know I can lay in bed, bro. Like, sometimes getting out of bed, bro, it feels like my legs are 1,000 pounds. And I don't want to fucking read. And I don't want to make videos. But I have to. You know? And
They will come, they will go, make us special.
it's just fucking hard. It's so fucking shitty when you have all the ideas and the only thing from stopping you from executing on these ideas, right? These dreams is the fucking money. And the reason why we broke up 4 years ago was because I was so fucking attached to her. I just stopped doing me. And then the only thing I had left going for me in my life was her. And who wants to be in love with that? When she was the only thing that I had, I started having opinions about every single thing that she would do. Because she was the only thing I had, there was a million ways for me to get triggered by her. Oh, you dated this person. Oh, you wore that outfit. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, everything about her because I was so focused on her.
The Bible says that we don't fight against flesh and blood. Before I gave my life to Christ, my fight was always against another man. I wanted to fight people. God says that our fight is not against people. We don't fight against people. We fight against demons. That's who I fight against, because people are being influenced by demons and they don't know it.
If someone's going to judge you for being yourself, you have to respectfully say, fuck you. Respectfully.
It's not a regular breakup. It's one of those breakups where it's like, yo, I had the one, and you probably only get one of those, bro. You know, you probably only get one of those. Like, she came into my life. She was 19 years old. I was 23. You know, I'm 30 now, bro. She's about to be 26 in 2 months in April. And it's just like, a lot of people, they tell me, they're like, yo, maybe she just wasn't the one. And I'm like, nah, she was. I just fucked it up. You know? And there's really nothing that I could do about it.
When you go to school, you know, what does the teacher say? Like, when they hand you back your test, like, yo, have your mom sign this. And I always had to be the kid, like, I'll have my dad sign it. You know, like the teachers that didn't know, you know, like I would always have this, or at the lunchroom, right? Kids would say, like, your mom jokes all the time. And now I'm getting hit with, like, your mom jokes from a kid that doesn't know. And internally, like, I want to punch this kid in the fucking face, but I can't because he doesn't know. He's just trying to be funny, right? And now I have to sit there and remember, like, damn, I don't have one.
I remember the night that she cheated on me. I knew it before it happened. I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt my chest just like getting stabbed. And I just knew something bad was happening. The next day I woke up, I couldn't get a hold of her. And I spent the whole day trying to figure out what was happening. And I got a photo message in my Instagram from someone that followed me of a picture of her with some other guy. And then I knew, and I had the picture, and I messaged her again and I said, hey, yeah, I got this picture. Yeah. Now's a really good time to be honest with me. And she said, I met Cameron. And I was like, who the fuck is Cameron? And she's like, Cameron Dallas. It hurt like hell. But the next day, she deletes all our photos that we'd ever posted together on social media, just wiped the grid clean, and posts one new photo of her and this guy.
What? On day one?
On day one.
Oh
and
my
it
God.
was a Getty Images paparazzi photo on Rodeo Drive.
How do you compete?
I was a fucking loser again. And not only a loser, just like the biggest loser you could imagine. That moment was like worse than depression. It was just like total apathy. Yeah. Like it was just I felt like everything and nothing. Like heart ripped out and just couldn't even move. Like that feeling like I can't even leave my bed. I'm so hurt.
Yeah.
You know what the worst part about the whole thing was?
What?
I got back with her.